kidding me? This synth writes the songs for me. I just press the fucking keys. It's like magic, can't you see? I just got a synth thing called Dune 3. 8,320. How many oscillators in my new hero? Yeah, Dune 3. Frank Herbert would be proud when his enemies sit real loud. The books, the movies, the series, the synth. The hardcore ninjas are coming and we'll stop them with our riffs. Boy, you won't get too far before you face the Gamjava. But if your synthesizer leads are weak, the Fremen take your water. So let's take these magic synth vibes and weave them through the good tribes. So the weapons at our command, I keep Dune 3 under my right hand. Dune 3, Dune 3, Dune 3. Well, there's a morning I'll never get back. It's totally worth it, though. It was totally worth it because Dune 3 is bad. And they just came out with an update. So they moved to 3.5 in case you didn't catch that from the song. So I got the email. And when I got the email, I was like, I ran up the stairs like this. And then I started messing around with all the new stuff. There's a whole slew of new things. Let's go through them. Patchboard!
Because there's no such thing as too many patches.
Alright kids, let's look at some patches. So it's not an accident that I start with patches because the new browser is probably the #1 feature of this update. Because it's a good one. Okay, so we have a nice big interface here when you hit the browse button up there. And there's a menu button up here. The genetics function here is a whole new thing, which is really cool. These are all pretty standard things that you would expect to be there. The information repeated about whatever sound you currently are looking at. You can filter by your sound banks. You can set up new sound banks. That's what I did here to set up new in 3.5. Right? You could have dragged all these in here and renamed them. It would have took me 4 days. If you don't know about it, you can right click on this and hit open and explore. And then you have access to all the sound banks via files, and it's much easier to work with them this way if you want to copy things or move things around. It's a little tidbit if you haven't noticed that before. So you can also filter by categories. So we have with Dune 3.5, there are 40 new patches, 40 sweet new patches. Most of them are pretty excellent too. And this, just the search being right here is really cool. You can have no sound bank selected, search from everything, or just search from whatever sound bank you want, or certain sound bank in category, search within that. Should you have that many patches, that's a thing. It all looks really nice and it's all really easy to use. It fell into my workflow in 10 minutes, not even. So there you have it. That's the new browser. One more thing. Inside of here is probably the second coolest thing. Is this genetics thing. So you click this button, turn it on, and you get this different interface up here. So then once you're up here and you have that, you can pick a couple sounds, and put them in there and it will mix them together. So you just hit generate and then now you have a sound that's, oh, there we go. There you go. That's those two sounds blended. You can mix up to 3 sounds. Let's throw one more in there. Yeah. And it usually doesn't take too many hits before you have something usable. Like that. Stop them! Terrible. There you go. Oh yeah, that's great. Save that one for my next tune. That's cool. Now the amount over here, the farther you dial this left, the closer you are to your original first sound. The more you add to this, the more you're blending either the second sound or the second two sounds with the first. There you go. Auto is cool. It'll just whip up some stuff for you. There you go, instant new sound. It just mixes some stuff and does its own deal. Set your amount. No bonkertrons. I mean, you could definitely spend some time trying to hit the sound jackpot. What this is, right? The sound lottery, patch lottery. Playing the patch lottery game. Come on, Paul. Click the button a few times. It's fun. That's very 80s. Nice job, Dune. Way to come up with an 80s sound on your own. Anyway, there you go. There's a quick roll through of genetics, and you can save these sounds and do everything else you do. When you save them out of the gate, they have a cool default name that rolls right off the tongue, like 201, 250, 53, FXP. But you can do whatever you want to with it after that. You can go in your genetics folder, and they'll be there, and then you can move it, copy it, rename it, whatever makes you happy. So there you have it. There is the browser function. Before we split, I promised you some patch porn, so let's check out a couple of the new patches. Patch porn!
Because there's no such thing as too many patches.
Patch porn! Let's go over to ARP, because those are always the most fun, right? Color space, first one, number 1. That's fun. Very Star Trek, you guys. Very cool. Let's close this down so we can see the patch info. And let's see, mod wheel does brightness and the breath does cut off. I don't got any breath going on over here, sorry about that. There's a little mod wheel for you. Check out some King Acid. Number 2. I saw Blade. A cool sound though. So you see this puppy? Puppy's from To the Rescue. It's a cool show that's playing all over the country on TV, in all TV channels. So see if you have To the Rescue in your area, and I wrote some music for it, and this patch is actually on it. I just used it today. So yeah, it's a good thing. They're saving dogs over there. It's all about rescue dogs and rescuing dogs. It's a really beautiful thing. So one more patch, and we get out of here for today. And happy Thanksgiving to all you crazy sound twisting freaks out there. I hope you have a really great holiday, and I hope you're with lots of people you love. And if you're not, just remember, we love you. Lots and lots. Okay, let's get back to our patch here. Swarm LED. Let's get through all the ARPs. We'll hit Swarm and we'll hit Wizard real quick. There you have it. 3 notes at the same time. You can see that. There you go. Let's go way low. That's kind of fun. Check out that mod wheel. Brightness, it says, eh? Coming down with the mod wheel. This is all of a sudden turned into an ASMR thing, isn't it? Alright, Swarm LED. Let's move on. What's the last one? Last one we got in ARPs are the Wizard. I like the Wizard a lot. Oh yeah. Look, Vordo. A believe there's goblins over there. They stand back behind the bush, like as if they're not even fearful of us. What's something special about these goblins? I just don't know what it is. Anyway, the wizard. There he goes. That's what he says. I'm pretty sure he's talking about goblins. D minor chord. We're on the 7th. Let's see what happens. I don't feel like that's interpreting that as the 7th though. I think it just took it as like the new note and dropped the whole thing to B flat. Yeah, that's what it did. See, that's if I press a whole B flat major chord. Fun. That's such a great sound. Alright, well there you have it. There's your Dune 3. Man, I can't tell you how much of a fan I am. I can't tell you how much of a fan I am. It's so cool. I haven't been this excited about a synth since like the JV 1080. You can go look up what year that's from. It's like 90 something silly. Alright guys, go get the new Dune 3.5. If you don't own it, you should probably buy it. And if you do own it, you should go even faster to get that update because it's sweet. There's more. I got more videos coming. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. See you later in the week.